Now I'm going to show you a scene. We'll talk about how Keir Starmer's party twisted and turned during a committee debate, how conditional they saw the manifesto, and the culture of collective irresponsibility in politics. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Let's begin.
What the Labour Party said in our manifesto was that we do believe that recognition is important and we would like to recognise as part of a process. That is
makes it sound conditional, right?
Sorry?
That makes it sound conditional.
Well, it's the manifesto that you ran on at the last election.
Yeah. It was, so we'd shifted at one point to, it was, could I ask you on a separate point though, just to be minded that we're scrutinising you as a committee, not as individual MPs, and definitely not on our political backgrounds. So we also have collective responsibility as a committee, so singling out politicians for their manifestos is not that helpful in our duty, if that's okay, Foreign Secretary.
I recognise that you're saying on the committee, but I also recognise you're a group of politicians. I've been in this House for 25 years. You run on a manifesto. It's legitimate for me to remind you the manifesto you run on and why that was the position. You may not like it, but that's the envelope.
I have no
Sorry.
I have no issue with you saying Labour politicians have run on a manifesto. It's when you are singling out and making comments about individual members that, as chair, I have an issue with that. If you could be respectful that we have collective responsibility.
Committee chair, I've served on committees. I am being respectful. I am simply referring to committee members by their name. Your names are all around you. I'm being polite.
That's great.
I'm sorry you don't like it, but that's how I've chosen to.
I have no issue whatsoever with you using our names, but on our names it doesn't say our political parties. So if you could direct to the committee, that would be great, or an answer to their question, that would be great. Thank you.
Well, you've made the point, and I've made my reply. Thank you.
Thank you.
At a committee meeting, a member of Parliament recalls Labour's promise of recognition in its election manifesto. The Labour member becomes uneasy upon hearing this because the word recognition, for example, recognition of the state of Palestine, is a sensitive term that could entail obligations, and then they start beating around the bush. Yes, but it was conditional. Well, we are a committee. Let's focus on collective responsibility rather than individual opinions. The MP says, I've been here for 25 years. It doesn't say which party you're with next to your name, but we all know. Don't deceive people. And of course, the committee chair jumps in immediately. There is collective responsibility. It is inappropriate for you to remind us of the manifesto personally. A classic. When asked the real question, they immediately switch to, we are not individuals here mode. Look, this Labour tactic is not new. During Keir Starmer's tenure, this blue ribbon for everyone policy officially became a tradition. During the election period, they promise the public something. They say something serious and clear, like recognising Palestine. Then, when the issue gets serious, they wriggle out of it by saying, but we said it was conditional. It depends on the circumstances. What does this resemble? This. I promised you, but it was raining, there was traffic, and astrologically, Mercury was in retrograde. A manifesto is a party's commitment to the public. If you bend it like a letter of intent, the public will also bend their trust in you. This is at the root of Labour's current crisis. Additionally, this committee collectivity issue is a complete shield. They say, we are not individuals here, to avoid answering. But during the election campaign, they spoke as individuals. I am very sensitive about this issue. I defend it. Make up your mind. Do you have an opinion, or are you just warming the seat? People have lost patience with this kind of bureaucratic dance. Political responsibility should at least have some backbone. What is this? Like children saying, I didn't do it, we did it as a class. And look, someone who has been in Parliament for 25 years comes out and says, I haven't forgotten your name, your party, or what you said. That's why there's still a little hope. So, do you think a politician can conditionalize their manifesto after an election? Is it right to wriggle out of it by saying, we said yes, but the circumstances were different back then? Or is that just blatantly deceiving the public? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear your opinions on this matter, because this isn't just a conversation, it's a test of political integrity. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. See you in the next video.